Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone video, where today we're going to try and get the achievement Snakes on a Plane, as well as the career medal for paradropping. This one, to be precise, with the 12 divisions requirement. But because it's pretty much just playing as Brazil and trying to paradrop Italy, we're going to be playing a semi-historical game, just straight up normal Brazil. Hopefully this won't take too long. So our goals for this campaign are pretty straightforward. We're going to need to be democratic to join the Allies early, we're going to need a decent air force, we're going to need a good enough standing army to at least delay the Germans if nothing else, and then we're going to have to be fighting it out in the Mediterranean to get our 12 paratroopers into Rome. Okay, so starting as Brazil, I think we're going to start off with some political effort over here, and we're going to start off by building lots of civs. The issue is this country is just too weak to actually achieve anything. I'd love to be researching something more important, like planes, but in truth, why should I even be researching planes when I start off with planes in reserve? Carrier planes, I own them. I think this was an oversight by the devs. Okay, with political effort we can get our democratic reformer, and I'm basically going to ignore that now for many years, because I need a research slot. Maybe I should go for the defense guy. Actually, if I'm holding out against Germany, we're going defense. You know what, screw it, screw these planes, they're just annoying me. How do I get rid of them? Carrier fighters, 30, dump them. I don't need to be reminded that I don't know what a plane is. In truth, there's not too much for me to add to the commentary of this. I'm just building up Brazil, really. Building up factories, working towards things, and I'm going to be getting myself some partial mob once the time comes. Partial mob. Sometimes you might get the public calls for election, and unlike the communist and fash versions of this, this gives you a terrible spirit, so we ignore it. The game literally punishes you for trying to go democratic. I think I'm going to send an attaché to nationalist Spain. In terms of doctrines, I'm going to be going Grand Battle Plan. It seems to give you the best buffs if you're playing on the smaller end of things. Finally working towards that research slot. Theatre training for the terrain traits, and I just generally think it's one of the best ones. Okay, so what is a plane? Somebody please explain. Oh, and we can actually get the second part of it too. The guns. No elections. No. I guess we should probably form an agency at some point, although I would have liked to put it off a bit longer, but I don't know. No elections. Goodness me, they're determined. There's quite a few things you have to research to get a semi-decent plane going on, including the engines, so it's going to kind of take up a lot of my space for the meantime. With the generic focus tree, I'm taking a slight detour over to aviation effort to try and pick up some fighter model bonuses, even though there is no such concept as fighter or CAS anymore, but hopefully the bonuses still apply. Okay, it's 1938, which means it's time for the push, as we swap from civilian building to mills. I swear to God, why does it keep appearing? I respectfully decline. I am now taking collectivist ethos, which is actually going to reduce our democracy support, ironically. Since we have the basic small airframe ready, we should probably start thinking about just getting a basic plane up and running now. Even if we don't intend to use it as our main thing, having it ready is probably pretty good. And I guess this'll do. The thrust is better than the weight, it has some air defense, air attack. The range is terrible though. Worst case scenario, it is an air force, if nothing else. Okay, collect this ethos is screwing us, but I don't think it's necessarily screwing us too terribly. Yeah, we're still going up. I'm fine. Nationalism focus it is. I'm a little worried that World War II is so close and I don't even have paratroopers out. I don't even think I have enough deployed manpower to try and get them out. At least we have one plane, so I think the air battle is won. Okay, and stop. Nationalism focus is done, which is good because it's finished, but is bad because it's definitely going to start screwing up our democracy support. Look, negative 0.02. So, with all the PP we've saved up, we now need to discredit government, hold the national referendum, and become the second Brazilian Republic before that whole fascism thing comes to destroy us. The good news is it means we can now get militarism, but I don't want it. I want my armaments. Spain. How could you? It's a reasonable request considering the war's about to end. We have 51 factories. Do we think we can get an extra research slot, surely they won't stop trading with me, causing it to instantly cancel. I think once this is done, I'm going to start trading away my civs to get some resources, so I actually have a decent production line. I say we finally get that improved small airframe, and this is probably going to be the central frame that we use for the rest of the game. The 1941 is just so good that we can stick with that, and I'm basically happy with it for good. Okay, let's get some paratroopers. And while we're in the business, let's guarantee Poland. Just to annoy Germany. Uh-oh, there's a justification of war against us. That basically means there's a justification against Poland. I've seen how this one ends. I think I might be going to war. Of course, Britain still doesn't want me in their faction. Thanks very much, Britain. Wait, the UK guaranteed us? What? Why? Why? Because I'm being threatened by Germany bilaterally through Poland being threatened by Germany? Or something? Okay, airframe coming up soon. Just on the cusp of a giant war with Germany. And there she blows. I would like to join the faction. If we start spamming out a ton of units, hopefully we should get some decent lend-lease to start creating them. In other news, in terms of our paratroopers, we need to make sure they have 5 battalions, because the medal requirement needs the paratroopers you use to have 5 battalions in them. Oh look, lend-lease. I actually slightly changed my mind and I'm bringing the front line a little bit back behind a river line. I don't think Belgium's going to hold, and I don't think I can hold these plains, but river lines and forests are a little bit easier. Yep, it's going about as well as you could expect, but hey, I'm not going to cry too much about it. Let's just get ready to spam the shield button as the French army begins to realise what's actually happening on their front door. Yep, they pushed through. Okay, if Paris falls, which it probably is going to, I need to leave. It's going to fall. Oh goodness me, it happened. I think they're dead. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Never mind. We're sailing away with what we have left. No point crying over spilled milk. So the new plan, in order to help our gains across the world, is we're going to be trying to take out Sardinia. Sardinia will be the foothold with this particular airbase to get to Rome. Oh, I've just noticed that the Allies actually naval invaded Albania. That was something I was planning on doing. Let's see if we can't take Sardinia then. God, they get very mad about the whole no supply thing, don't they? I guess that's why people use the Mulberry Harbours. Oh, I think we're taking it. Oh yes, we're definitely taking it. Wow, that wasn't even a challenge. That's kind of sad, to be honest. We're now going to use our next 10 guys to start island hopping around, such as Zara. There goes the Dodecanese. Oh god, there goes Greece. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's hope we can get Zara, if nothing else. Oh, there's nobody there, is there? Oh, well that's awkward. So in the new DLC in Historical, they actually release these 2 countries, and the governor of Montenegro does get released with this guy leading it. I've decided to build a small port in Sidi Barani, just so these guys have a little bit more capability to push. Oh yeah, they're going for it. All they needed was this one port, and now they're going for it. Oh great, Germany's after the Soviets. Every time that Britain takes another state in Libya, because of the balance of power system in Italy, they're getting weaker and weaker. So even though I should be focusing on power-dropping Rome, I'm kind of just helping build up supply for the British, so that when they push through Libya, Mussolini is not doing well on his balance of power. The United States joined the Allies, did I just see? Oh yes, they did. Does Peru usually join the Axis? Peru? Really? Honestly, since we've got so much excess manpower that we're not using, I'm just going to total mobilization. I'm happy to report that the next 8 of the what will make 12 paratroopers is being created. The achievement is in sight. Unless of course Germany just completely capitulates Russia and has full control of Europe. You know, I completely forgot about the whole Peru joining the Axis and now being on my border thing. It just slipped my mind. I didn't even consider it. I'm happy to announce that the Roma landing operation has now been created, with all my paratroopers just training and preparing themselves for the day. Oh, we're at war with Vichy France now. I'm going to be very annoyed if they get pushed out of this place I worked so hard to help them get into. The TLDR for my new plan, or I guess the same plan but extended, is we just need to start building an air force. We've got everything set up. The men are ready to go. We just need the air superiority over Italy, which the Americans will help us with a little bit, but it's really down to me. So I guess it's time to cancel all our other projects and make sure this one comes to fruition. It says here we have green air over Italy and we can drop. Hello? If that's true, I'm going to click this button and I think we've won. No, we have not. Never am I ever lucky. Okay. Maybe we can just go for the bronze paratroop medal. Maybe that works? I guess we can find out. Oh god. That doesn't look good at all. I mean, if they land, and that's a win. If they don't land, that's kind of unfortunate. How on earth do they just have no org after paratrooping? I feel like that's the one thing they should have. Come on. Land it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's done. There's the paratroop medal. There's the achievement. I'm done. I cannot say it was all worth it, and I could have done that many, many years earlier. I probably should have done it many, many years earlier, truth be told. It's just I have these divisions ready, waiting to go. Why have I got the terrible idea that I could paradrop into Peru? I mean, there's no reason I could imagine I couldn't paradrop into Peru. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, right? I'm sorry, I'm too desperate. I wanted that golden paratrooper medal and I will get it. I have got the units ready to go. We are more than prepared. Apparently we're actually struggling for air superiority in the Andes. I think the thing I'm learning is you need an inordinate amount of transport planes to do anything. Benito Mussolini is deposed. I think I'm going to give them back Sardinia, so they stand a better chance of winning. In other news, can I paradrop? No. Okay, is that 500 support planes, transport planes that I have here now? 500? Is this not enough to be able to paradrop 12 divisions? Oh, I think it is. There it is. That's it. I'm done. I don't care if they die. I got my gold medal. Thank you very much for watching. I don't even care to see the end of this war. Italy has turned into some disgusting dark green. Ugh, I'm disgusted by everything I'm watching, but well done to China for lasting until 1943. With that, I'll say thank you very much for watching. If you liked, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and I am not fighting that. Screw that. Bye.